What is the most damage you can cause with $10? Damage to others or to yourself? Cause you can buy cat's movie ticket. Buy a bag of fries. Take it to an outdoor subway, underground, whatever station. Slowly feed bits of the fries to pigeons. Amass several hundred pigeons in front of you, waiting for fries. When the next train comes, just before the doors close, hurl the entire bag of fries into the car so the pigeons follow it into the car. But the people don't have time to get out. Ideally do this just before a long section without any stops, followed by several underground station. Repeat 15 times, fries are cheap. Buy a plastic deck chair and leave it in a massive intersection. I heard this caused a 6-lane each way highway to jam for hours once. $9. 50 worth of glitter and a stamp addressed to a clean lab environment. Bottle of brake fluid and an expensive car dealership. Drizzle on hoods. Wreck finish forever. Find twin 3-year-old boys at Walmart. Show them the money and tell them whoever makes more people scream inside the store can have it. Light it on fire and use your burning $10 bill to start a bigger fire. 1,000 pennies. Empire State Building. Make it hail. A sock filled with $10 in quarters could mess a few people up. Spend 5 on super glue. Use glue to secure the other 5 to the floor of a Walmart entrance. Buy some gallium, edited. It literally eats aluminum. Just a small amount will kickstart a chemical chain reaction that will eat through oil like popcorn at the movies. It's quite slow. 10 ml will eat through 1 cm sheet aluminum in about 6 hours. It soaks into the aluminum and spreads incredibly far. Google it. One large drop on your DCK head stepdad's engine on his nice sports car will literally make the engine casing fall apart faster than your emotions. Good luck. Wear goggles. Edit. Yup. You all are totally right. Gallium is best. Not Mayo. Fill someone's exhaust with expander foam. $10 can buy a bottle of gut wrench vodka. It's like an adult choose your adventure book, with every choice leading to incarceration. You can buy condoms for your buddy, then poke holes in them, and be responsible for another human's birth. Buy a thing of ladybugs and release them into someone's house. Use the leftover cash to buy mint seeds and plant them in the same enemy's front lawn. They'll never get it all out. $10 worth of tap water. That's got to be a good few gallons, right? Half goes into the hospital's power supply. The other half into the backup power supply. You asked. Buy a cheap pencil and stab as many people as possible until it breaks. Then buy the next one. $10 worth of crickets from a pet store. Released somewhere awesome. $10 jumbo bag of Jolly Ranchers. Lick each one and stick them everywhere on somebody's car. When they go to pull them off, they also pull off the paint. Bonus points if it is hot day and the candies melt. Hire 2 pies to investigate each other on Fiverr. Get $10 worth of crack. Go to the nearest crack house and offer all of it to the addict that can go wreck as much tea as possible in 2 hours. Put $10 worth of change in the fuel system of a rocket engine. 1,000 pennies dumped into the inner mechanisms of a hydroelectric generator. Exchange the $10 for 1,000 pennies. Pay a $10 lunch in a super busy fast food restaurant with only pennies. Tell my friend's husband's ex-in-laws about their wonderful son doing porn and ask about how their daughter, husband's ex-wife, could forget about signing divorce papers. Cause you can't get married in our province legally if you're still married to someone else. I was the mob. I was at the wedding. If he was still married, the certificate would have never come and they would have been sent a notice stating that the marriage could not be finalized. The $10 is for me to get some Timmies. Photocopy it and attempt to buy something with the fake money. Buy $10 worth of diesel and dump it in the next groundwater source. A few drops can ruin 1,000 liters water. coins and airplane engines. Roll the note up really tight and then poke someone's eyes out with it. Pay some kids to smash as many windows as possible. Bag of nails. And slowly dump them on the freeway. Buy epoxy. Seal doors shut in Home Depot parking lot. Easy. Buy a bucket for $1 at Dollar Tree, then buy all the glitter possible. Fill the bucket with glitter. You wait until someone's asleep. Then you slowly start pouring the glitter all over them. They wake up to glitter everywhere. Don't need all $10. Take a box of matches into the woods in California. Bike lock. Business. Put bike lock on front door of business. Wait until you find an old Nokia phone on eBay for really cheap. And then you have the best weapon ever made. I'm thinking glitter. That stuff is nasty and cheap. Give it to your best friend and ask him to test if your girlfriend would cheat on you. They are still together. Donate it to the US military. Buy a hoe at the hardware store. And go to a golf course at night. Rip apart all 18 greens for $75. 000 a piece. I grew up in Pinehurst. Buying $10 of stink bombs and throw them around a clothing store. Including the stocked clothes. 5-gallon bucket. Free if you look around. Pile of newspaper. Also free. Matches. Still also free. Gasoline. $10. Best bang for the buck. Priceless. Pay 10 people $1 each to go on our Smash Bros and just reply to random comments with stuff like "I think I'm better at the game than you" and watch the meltdowns begin. Pay for Reddit Gold and reward all the sociopaths in the thread. Step 1. Buy $10 worth of glitter. Step 2. Question mark? Step 3. Profit. Buy some matches and start lighting shit on fire. Spend it on cheap glue, glitter and paint and run around your house splashing it everywhere like a mad lad. Exchange it for 205C coins and throw them off a skyscraper. Buy a universal screwdriver kit with all the fancy heads and then loosen as many exposed screws as you can find in public. Benches. Door hinges. Safety mechanisms. Etc. Set it on fire in someone's house. I'm sure you can buy a package of toothpicks with that much. $7 slingshot. And $3 of nuts and bolts from a pawnshop. Craigslist. Stand at the fence line of an airport and start blasting FOD. I know the most damage I've seen done by one person with $8 plus tax was back when insurance riders cost $8 and a young man rented a brand new convertible Mustang at Enterprise. I think it was. Drove off and wrapped it around a freeway divider. He was unhurt. The car was totaled and the rental place gave him another one 20 minutes later. Buy a set of dice. Take up TTRPGs. Roll damage for years to come. Could buy $10 worth of FB ads. Spread some disinformation. Maybe start a couple more people on the anti-vax path etc. Try to trade it for something worth 15. And then that for something worth 20. And that for something worth 40. Do that until you have enough to invest. Buy several small businesses and create a monopoly. But have different companies within your company so that for some reason it's not a monopoly to the law. Pay people minimum wage with the worst or no health benefits. Mandatory overtime with no climate control. A dangerous workplace and stress people. Pollute the shit out of the air. Drinking water. Rivers. Lakes. Oceans. Use overseas slave labor. Pour grease into the sewer and use your enormous wealth to build a nuclear weapon, detonate it in Jerusalem and use your influence to tell the news to blame both the Palestinians and the Israelis. Start World War F King 3. Use plastic straws the entire time you are doing all of this. Purchase a family supersize CWN of Idaho brand instant mashed potatoes. Go to toilet and add the potatoes until the water starts to thicken. It's tricky because too much will cause it to fail and too little and it won't be flushable. Flush the toilet 10-12 times. Repeat process and flush 8 times. Repeat process and flush 5 times. Do this until the can is empty, with fewer flushes between each. From what I understand, they got 2 router trucks and then a plumber over to that place. It would unclog then stop right up again in a couple hours. Eventually they gave up and the commode in that bathroom never was able to be used again. I was also given to know that the reek was enough to gag ya after time had passed. And the best part? I had an oil change for a beer once my work was done. Guy who lived there was ballistic. All I had to say to him was baked, boiled or mashed arsehole, priceless and pretty nice bang for under $10. Switch it to 5 cents and put them in a sock and just beat the hell out of cars and people. Bag of chips, fries, some laxative and a bunch of hungry seagulls. Hilarious. I don't even have to have $10. I can destroy the entire customer and billing database of a huge company because someone got lazy and created a job with admin rights that will run literally any SQL you put in it. Sure, there is a backup, but it would shut the company down for at least 2 days while it gets all sorted. If I really wanted to F it up, I could change all the customer balances to $0 or $1. 000. 000 or random numbers, or change all the mailing addresses to your mom's house. And I could probably run it from anywhere with the admin login so it would be untraceable. Except for this post and the fact that only 4 people know about it, and of the 4 only 2 are capable of writing the SQL and only 1 has enough experience to know what to hit.